watching your favorite pointer. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you are.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go from Indy. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Nix from the gun. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. 35 on the pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st and goal to the 9-yard line.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Offense up to the line pass. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. So the offense out there, and the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And he'll get in. That gives them an 8-0 lead. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
He stopped on the run back at the 27th. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's got to gain a 6 there. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down carry for Taylor. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play good for 17 on a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. All right, here we go. Second down.
Second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. And they'll fly ahead for a few. It's third down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got fourth down and 6. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they continue to trail by 8.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for Broncos first down. We've set it downs from the 37. Give up the middle to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start out second and 10. Nix holds on to it. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Colts going in the dime look. Third down, 6 DBs out there. Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Zone read here and give to Mitchell. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You look at the tendencies and the stats, Kate, 4th, and that distance, typically you see pass. Unless, of course, you got the perfect running play in your back pocket and a whole bunch of trust in the people around you.
Again, this is Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead to 14-0. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos lead by 15 now. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now a toss play. Taylor. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Fourth down, punt upcoming. Here's Matthew Hayball to put his leg into it. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. Fights his way through a tackle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third and just 2 to go. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal. Going for it with Harvey. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses. And a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
70.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Colts operating from the hurry up, rushing back to the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Ready? Check the Eagles. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates.
Richardson on 3rd. This gets the 1st and more. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Sends this to the end zone. And it is picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kit, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football. That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Working near his goal line. Up by Pat Bryant. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's going deep this time. They connect on the deep shot. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Touchdown, Denver.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting the 3rd with Taylor. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Taylor again. And he has extends this down to the 34. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go now.
Taylor now up the middle. Cuts right. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Richardson's going to throw. He lays out. That gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
Bass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
It takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Three. Cowboy 80.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
7 Pirates.
Shotgun, handout to Taylor. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Tag.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
18 yards on the play. That's good for a Colts.
19 target.
1st and 10.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Richardson will do it himself. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
On first down, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. So it's second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
The second down run by Pacheco. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds Davis complete. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down, and they've got themselves a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Richardson will do it himself. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal. We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
18 Cardinal. Yep, ready.
Play action. It's Richardson. He rolls to his right. Oh, my. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Pat Surtain has it. He's at midfield. 30. The 10. And into the end zone he goes. A pick six for Denver. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. Keeps away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throw complete to Warren. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Colts. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Play action with Richardson. Buying some time right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
From the gun, Taylor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense in a hurry up here. Richardson now on first and 10. Cut down the field. Leggett. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts get it back to a 14-point game. Fast now to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Nix from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, okay, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Will be a yard at most there, and it's second down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Second down, give to Harvey. We'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning.
Brings up third and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Going for it on 4th. Nix. Pass complete to Goddard. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Harvey once more. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here's a give for Wright. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So the